Hello again, everyone. I'm Dan Dickerson, and we are so happy to be joined today by this year's first-round pick out of Texas Tech with the number 12 pick overall, Jace Jung, here at Comerica Park. Jace, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, really good. Tell us, first of all, you get a chance to come here and visit the ballpark and meet with the manager, A.J. Hinch. How's your day going?
It's amazing. I got to tour Little Caesars Arena. That was awesome. Just seeing the Pistons and the Red Wings and all that stuff, and got to go to the Fox Theater. And then here, I mean, it's beautiful. Everything's beautiful here.
What was your reaction when you got drafted by the Tigers?
I was going through so many emotions, you're just waiting for the TV just to pop up so, they announce it official. You got the call a little bit earlier, I think around pick 10, that Detroit's going to take you, and then, you were kind of just waiting. I feel like the commercial break was way longer than any other commercial break that we've ever had on, MLB Draft. But it was fun. It was amazing. I had my parents there. It was screaming, a lot of screaming, a lot of, hell yeahs and all that kind of stuff. And, it was just amazing.
And it's kind of neat to be drafted by an organization that's been around for 122 years. The history that goes with the franchise, I would think it's got to be a neat component of being drafted by them.
It is, yeah. They have so much history. Obviously, if you looked out there on that wall, I've gotten to work with Alan Trammell already. They just so many, just legends that just walk around this ballpark. I mean, it's crazy.
We'll talk about your experience at West Michigan in a moment, but I wanted to start with your older brother, Josh, 3 years older than you, also played at Texas Tech. Made his major league debut recently. Not a bad debut, hit a home run in his first at-bat. But your relationship is really neat. It seems like, you've got some similarities. You were both great hitters, both Big 12 Players of the Year, and you've also got some differences. But he says you play with a certain amount of swagger, and that's kind of the difference between the two of you. They're different personalities, but he said you back it up. You say you play with kind of a lot of energy, but a little chip on your shoulder. Is that where it comes from, do you think?
Yeah, I think for sure. I think he's, had a big impact on why I have such a big chip, because I want to go out there, and show that, I could be, a good ball player. And, he's driven me to do that just because of what he's done. I want to do everything he's done. Coming up, at Tech, that was my biggest thing, was I wanted to win Big 12 title just like him. I accomplished it, and it was an amazing feeling. It was like one of those things, like I did what you did. Like you don't have that on me. You don't have that on me. So I can, I can get away from that. Now. You don't have that on me no more. You can't be bragging about it. But yeah, it's just competitive. I'm a high energy guy. I just love, playing in front of the fans, playing with my teammates, and I just have the most fun I could ever have.
Makeup definitely matters. Yes, you have to have talent to go with it, but makeup matters. The Astros talked about when they were building that championship team in 2017, that growth mindset. It sounds like you have that. That you, as you said, you live and breathe baseball. Give Tigers fans a feel for what they're getting in Jace Jung.
They're going to get a hardworking, high-energy guy that's going to try and go out there and make an impact every day. Going to always have a smile on my face, my dad's always taught us, the flush it mentality. If you got a bad at bat, like we're gonna walk out to our dugout and we're gonna get our stuff, go to the field, and we're gonna play the next pitch. We're gonna flush that at bat. We're gonna get ready for the next pitch.
First experience at pro ball, you get a little over 100 plate appearances, showing the skills that gave the Tigers a reason to draft you. A lot of walks, not many strikeouts, good bat-to-ball skills. What was the experience like? Because there's a lot on a plate for a kid who's either out of high school, even out of college, living on their own for the first time playing pro ball. That's a high level of play.
Oh yeah, it was. I had a lot of fun. I got to pick a bunch of coaches' ears. I love picking ears. I love picking what I like to do is I like picking people's ears. I went to the pitching coach, Dino, and I went to Dino. I said, hey, okay, I had a week where I struggled. Everybody struggles. And I was like, how would you pitch me? And, we went through at bats and we looked at stuff and like, hey, this is what I would do to you based upon what you're doing. And kind of like over, I don't even know how many weeks I played, I think like 6. But I got so much better, in just pitch recognition, like knowing counts, getting your counts, being aggressive. When I first got there, I wasn't very aggressive. I was like, I gotta see, what we got and everything. But, just picking people's ears and just learning the game from, those guys, they're amazing.
C.J. Wamsley, the hitting coach down there, had really nice things to say about you. You're obviously, there's a learning curve. Like I said, there's a high level of play. What were some of the biggest things you learned and the biggest maybe things you noticed about going from college ball to high A?
The everyday, for sure. That's the biggest thing I've noticed so far is, the everyday. Just the grind. It's always a grind. It's going to be a grind the rest of my life. You just got to, wake up. You got to find your routines. That's what I've really started, to really hone in. I had a good routine at Tech, and I'm, traveling different ballparks. You're there for 6 days, so you got to try to find the routines and everything like that. So trying to get a good routine.
Real quickly, a lot has been made about your setup and your swing. I couldn't help it. Some people made the comparison to Mickey Tettleton, the way you lay the bat back. But describe, that was career changing for you, wasn't it? When your coach at Texas Tech made that suggestion to lay the bat back.
Oh yeah, it was basically changed my life because I'm here now. Because we started implementing it my first year at Tech, and then that COVID year hit. I mean, that was what I did every day. Was I'd find a batting cage, we go work on it with my dad and my brother. And then I went to Santa Barbara, had a good summer. Came back the next year, I won Big 12 Player of the Year. Really fell in love with the swing and everything, and then just kind of carried it on and developed it more. Like along the way, it's made huge improvements from when it started, and I think I've done a good job. Just keep working on it every day and grinding it out.
All right. So, any goals for next year, or just continue to move up the chain as quickly as possible?
Just go out there, high energy every day. I don't control my own destiny. They will put me where they want me, and I'll go out there and play. Try to make the fans enjoy.
That energy part's not going to be hard, though, is it? That's you.
No, that's me. That is me.
Jace, thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate
Great to have you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.